Welcome, my friends, to another little chat. Now, we're talking about a band which was formed in 1969 but disbanded in 2000. The lead singer was Rob Argent, and it's Argent, and he formed the band after leaving the Zombies. And this is one of their albums, and this is called Argent in the Deep. I presume that's one of the members. And their biggest hit was Hold Your Head Up. What was a successful... they made 9 albums, but they did have hits in America. So if I open the album up, we can see, if I hold this up, these are all the members of the band, I presume they are. And if I can call, because it was so on this album is God Gave Rock and Roll to You, a ballad, and that. So let's have a look. Where were we? God Gave Rock and Roll to You. It's Only Money Part 1. It's Only Money Part 2. Lost Hold. Side 2 is Big Lad. Christmas for the Free. Candle on the River. And then I think that's all the tracks of them. So, so it was Rob Argent on the organ, guitar, and piano and vocals. Ross Ballard on electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and lead vocals. Jim Ford on bass guitar and vocals. Robert Henrich on drums and vocals. So I presume that's the members of the band, because every track tells you who did what and who wrote. So the first God Gave Rock and Roll was written by Ballard. It's Only Money Part 1 was by Ballard, and then Part 2 was from the same person. Less Hold was written by Argent and White. On side 2, Big Lad was written by Argent and White. Candle on the River, again by Argent and White. And Rose was by Ballard. And this is one of their albums and that. And they didn't have much success in, there was more like album charts. This album has been, for me, the most enjoyable one to make because of the way in which the very different musical influence and involved in the band had come together naturally and easily. We did sets out with some consideration, natural also in mind. We wanted this for interesting to be an album that testified and contained. We also wanted to experiment more fully with vocals and instruments, polishing of the band and the wave their technical together more closely. But from the first track recorded, God Gave Rock and Roll to You, it has assumed the natural course of and direction of its own, which has been what we wanted and something easy beside. What has pleased me more than anything has been the energy and love put into this making of the record, not only by the involvement having become members of the band for a time. I hope some of the joy we had to make it reflects in the music, and that's from Rod. So they've all put comments about how they've. I don't want to go through everyone. This was made in 1973, and each one has put a comment. Jim says this album for me has been almost a revision course in the role of bass guitar. The songs and the arrangements have allowed me to explore all my influence over the year with a premise on space and unplayable as opportunity to type it's determined and most satisfying an acoustic rhythm. The process I've been involved in, and the best part of it, the music project. I've been involved in it, and the best. Oh, I'm reading it again. It is. I think we all realise we only just scratched the surface of our polish and to the brought in the studio and on stage. My favourite contribute is give it a wave on it. Give it on, wave it on. I think Rose, says Jim, and Rob says a message and Ross says a message. So this is my look of Argent and their successful career, and they disbanded in 2000 and that. But it was Rob Argent who formed the band after he left the Zombies, and he formed Argent in 1969. And this is one of their albums. So if you like Argent, you can always find their music on the usual streaming channels, music channels and that. And this is a look at their album and that. And my short little chat about their history of their music and that. And I hope you enjoyed this. And if you like things that I do on my channel and you want to come and subscribe to the channel, you're more than welcome. And whenever you watch this, morning, noon or night, I hope you are safe and well. Take care of your loved ones, look after yourself, and be good to each other. And I'll catch you on the flip side for more interesting things.